Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 12th to 26th. The pattern is expected to change. We're starting to see a change now occurring, and it shows signs as the strong northeast or east central Pacific ridge that you see here on the map begins to weaken. And the southern jet then changes. Arctic air will eventually start to move east, probably around the 17th or the 20th of this month. This will be dependent on the strength of storms in the east. Some models ease the cold in the central plains and more focus across the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, Northeast, middle to late 11 to 15 day period. Now we're going to take a look at the MJO first of all. The MJO. Let me see. And I don't have it up again. Let me see. Just bear with me here for a second. Okay, this is the NCEP MJO forecast shows phase 7. And this but this is still on target and could weaken before the colder air reaches the eastern US. Phase 8, in the phase 8, the CFS MJO forecast right here is the only model showing change to phase 8 at this time. See, it starts going into phase 8. So again, see, there are changes starting to occur now. So we'll see how it develops. Okay, now we're going to look at the period for January 12th to 16th, and the flow is expected to change from the northern Pacific Ridge, western trough, and southeast ridge, and this will occur as the Pacific Ridge weakens due to height rises across Alaska and the Bering Sea, and the southeast ridge is expected to be suppressed more to the south, and it'll be suppressed more like down across the Caribbean. So we'll take a look at that. We'll go through the period. Come to the 16th, you see this ridge kind of like shrinks now a little bit, this trough here, and this transition more to a zone of flow. Now this is shown by all the models, the ridge off the southeast coast or over the Caribbean, but there are changes here. This ridge will start to weaken, and we'll see that as we go through the forecast period. Okay, also during this period, we have a system of track across the northeast on Sunday. This right here, whoops. Okay, this is good enough. This is the European, and will cause winter precipitation across northern New England with late moderate rainfall to the south. So this is the European, and then we look at the GFS. You can see the winter precipitation here, and the trailing cold front will settle across the southeast as southwestern part begins to lift northward as a warm front and interacts with Gulf moisture across the southern U.S., and this will be resulting in heavy rainfall parts of the south. Okay, that's GFS. Here's the European, and the progression of Pacific storms will continue and cause rain and mountain snows. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for January 17th to 21st. The pattern here is what we're talking about, going in more to a zone of flow. You see this ridge lifts from here to here, here to here. It begins to lift over Alaska and the Bering Sea. And we have a trough over the northwest and northern Rockies into Canada, and a ridge forecast of the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. This is a far change from being across this area here. So the model's a good agreement with this. So for this forecast period, I am still forecasting below normal temperatures here. Normally it's not as high, 6 to 12 degrees below normal. And we have above normal temperatures here with the numbers of 2 to 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the western states and east of the Mississippi River. East of the Mississippi River. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And we have below normal precipitation for the southern plains with the probability of occurrence of 35%. Now, as we go to the period for January 22nd to 26th, and the European ensembles have been very consistent on this. So they're forecasting a trough here. You can see going into the east, ridge here. This ridge builds up here. This is the only model showing that, as the other models tend to keep the pattern intact from the previous period. We'll see how that goes. The European ensembles has been showing this the last couple of days. So I'm forecasting for this period, forecasting below normal temperatures here across New England, and I'm forecasting numbers of 4 to 8 degrees below normal, and we have above normal temperatures for the central Gulf Coast states, southeast, and lower mid-Atlantic, and I'm forecasting numbers of 2 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the northwest, central Mississippi Valley, lower Mississippi Valley, the Midwest, the Tennessee, Ohio Valley, southeast, middle Atlantic, and the northeast, and the probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 12th to 26th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.